The silence is the first thing he notices. A deep, unnatural quiet that doesn't belong on a bustling orbital station like the Odyssey. Dr. Aris Thorne's eyes snap open, not to the gentle hum of life support, but to the jarring flash of red emergency lights. The air is cold, thin. All around him, a scene of silent chaos. Control panels are dark, tools and personal effects drift weightlessly in the zero-gravity environment. He's alone. The rhythmic pulse of the emergency strobes casts long, dancing shadows, revealing the grim reality. He is the sole survivor, adrift in a high-tech tomb. His training kicks in, overriding the initial wave of panic. First things first, assess the situation. The main computer is offline. Life support readings are critical. A quick check confirms his worst fears. The rest of the crew, they're gone. There's no time to grieve, not if he wants to avoid the same fate. Survival becomes a brutal checklist. Oxygen, power, supplies. Each task is a mountain to climb. He floats through the silent corridors, a ghost in his own home. He finds the oxygen generation system, a catastrophic failure. He has to switch to the emergency reserves, but the gauges are terrifyingly low. He must manually reroute power from non-essential systems, a delicate and dangerous operation. Sparks fly as he bypasses fried circuits, his gloved hands working with desperate precision. A small victory. The main lights flicker on, revealing the full extent of the damage. But for every problem he solves, two more seem to spring up. The water reclaimer is offline. The food synthesizer is dead. He begins rationing, his entire world shrinking to a handful of protein bars and a few liters of water. Days blur into a grueling cycle of repair and despair. The loneliness is a physical weight, as crushing as the vacuum outside. He starts talking to himself just to hear a voice. He reviews security logs, hoping for answers, but the data is corrupted, leaving only fragmented images of the disaster. All he knows is that one moment, the Odyssey was a beacon of human achievement. The next, it was a graveyard. He's pushing through a routine system diagnostic when he finds it. A tiny, almost imperceptible pressure drop in the aft module. It's not a glitch. He races to the sector, his heart pounding a frantic rhythm against his ribs. And there it is. A catastrophic hull breach, a jagged tear in the station's skin, venting precious atmosphere into the void. This was the killer. The silent, invisible predator that took his crew. The station isn't just damaged, it's dying. It's been slowly decompressing since the event. A new, terrifying calculation flashes in his mind. He doesn't have days, he has hours, maybe less. Panic, cold and sharp, tries to take hold, but he shoves it down. There's only one way out, the escape pod. A single-person vehicle, the Seraph, docked at the far end of the station. It was designed for extreme emergencies, but it's never been tested in a real-world scenario. It's a long shot, a desperate gamble. A countdown timer materializes on his suit's heads-up display, a stark visualization of the station's remaining structural integrity. The clock is ticking. The journey to the Seraph is a treacherous obstacle course. The station groans around him, the sound of stressed metal a constant, terrifying companion. A sudden lurch sends a cloud of debris flying through the corridor. He dodges a floating monitor, the screen still displaying a family photo. He pushes past the wreckage, each movement a calculated risk. The path is blocked. A section of the corridor has collapsed. He has to find another way through the science labs, now a zero-G junkyard of shattered beakers and broken equipment. He can feel the pressure dropping, a strange lightness in his head. The countdown on his display is flashing red. He's almost there. He sees the docking port, the sleek form of the Seraph just beyond the airlock. With his last ounce of strength, he pulls himself into the pod's cockpit, slamming the hatch shut behind him. The station gives a final, shuddering groan. He initiates the launch sequence, his fingers flying across the controls. Outside the viewport, the mighty Odyssey, his home, begins to break apart, torn asunder by the unforgiving laws of physics. The pod jolts, throwing him back in his seat as it fires its thrusters, pulling away from the disintegrating station. He's clear. He's alive. He activates the distress beacon, sending a single, repeating pulse into the infinite black. A lone spark in the vast, empty ocean of space. He stares out at the starfield, a solitary survivor in a tiny lifeboat, his fate utterly, terrifyingly unknown.